There has been a really bizarre and equally frustrating issue dominating the headlines lately. Today, we are going to set aside politics, elections, or global alliances to talk about something that directly affects everyone's daily life, and quite frankly, their most basic health. The topic is a bit sensitive, but to understand the gravity of the situation, we have to face the raw truth. There is literally an outbreak spreading across America. But this isn't like the viruses we are used to. It is a full-blown, quite literally explosive diarrhea outbreak that has hospitalized over 3,000 people across 32 states. The culprit is a parasite called Cyclospora. Now, why is this a massive deal? Let's look at the facts. When this parasite enters your system, it doesn't just cause a simple stomachache, it triggers weeks of severe nausea, vomiting, muscle aches, and a debilitating fatigue that leaves you physically unable to get out of bed. What's even weirder is that when you log onto social media, you see people sharing their excruciating experiences completely uncensored. From TikTokers documenting their endless trips to the bathroom, to others live streaming straight from their hospital rooms. Of course, raising awareness is great, but in this modern day and age, the fact that we are learning how to protect ourselves from an outbreak through social media, diarrhea diaries, instead of official government channels is an absolute absurdity. To understand how we got here, we need to rewind a bit and look at where this parasite is actually coming from. Initially, suspicion fell heavily on the famous fast food chain Taco Bell. The company immediately issued a statement and voluntarily pulled certain ingredients from their menus. But do you know what the reality was? Public health officials have not actually confirmed any direct link between the outbreak and Taco Bell. Essentially, the company heard explosive diarrhea outbreak and said, "Yeah, that's probably on us, we'll take the blame." Meanwhile, what is our mainstream media doing? As usual, they are busy peddling panic instead of offering real solutions. They are flashing massive, terrifying red outbreak maps on screen alongside high-tech, close-up shots of the parasite cells as if they are mugshots on a wanted poster. The entire news cycle has been reduced to one single haunting slogan: weeks of severe diarrhea. Look guys, we don't need experts to tell us that severe diarrhea is a bad thing. People don't want to see fear-mongering graphics, they just want to know how to avoid getting infected. Wash your fruits and vegetables under running water for at least 5 to 6 minutes. Now let's be real here. Eating a salad is already a chore in itself, but spending 6 minutes at the sink just to wash a single head of lettuce? That's not a kitchen task. That's turning your kitchen counter into an AI data center. Naturally, people are getting so paranoid that they are avoiding buying fresh produce altogether. Now we have to ask the ultimate crucial question. Why can't the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the nation's premier public health agency, get a grip on this outbreak? Why hasn't the source of this parasite been identified yet? The answer is painfully familiar: budget cuts. Things do not work the way they portray them on television. Last year, the CDC's budget was heavily slashed. Due to these funding cuts, the agency had to scale back a decades-long federal-state partnership program that specifically monitors foodborne illnesses, including those caused by Cyclospora. In short, here is the breakdown. As a nation, we cut the funding for the very system that tracks food safety, and as a result, citizens nationwide are ending up hospitalized for weeks. It is a staggering failure of governance. So, if we can't find the money to protect our own citizens' health and secure our food supply, where exactly are our tax dollars going? Let's look at the concrete data. According to internal Pentagon estimates, the projected cost of a potential war with Iran has skyrocketed in just the last 3 months, jumping from $30 billion to anywhere between $80 and $100 billion. Yes, you heard that right. The amount added to the military budget in just 3 months is enough to completely overhaul the country's entire public health infrastructure. There is a glaring contradiction here. On one side, we have $100 billion put on the table without hesitation for a potential war thousands of miles away. On the other side, we have tax-paying citizens who are ending up hospitalized because they can't even eat a healthy salad safely in their own homes. This isn't about being partisan, right-wing, or left-wing, guys. This is a fundamental issue of priorities. How can a superpower claim to be global and dominant when it fails to provide basic sanitation and food safety for its own people? At the end of the day, the picture is devastatingly clear. The billions of dollars spent on blowing things up abroad are the exact reason we are blowing up our own bathrooms at home. A government's primary responsibility must always be the life and well-being of its own citizens first. Hopefully, we will pivot away from this budget madness soon, and public health will finally get the priority it deserves. That is all from me today. Take care of yourselves, guys. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.